I'm back working with AI today, stripping some tracks from old demos and stuff like that. But I think it's a service that I can actually give to other people. So I'm going to just show you what I'm going to do today, just very briefly, and then talk about how I can do the same for you. This is a track from the 80s that we recorded in factory studios owned by Dave Mackay, who is a fabulous producer. And we were produced by Barry Gard and Digby Richards, and this was for Rocket Records. So we recorded this in the, so as I said, in the very early 80s. So this is it. So that's the original track. In those days, we did 3 tracks in one day. It was David Watkins on drums, playing superb drums, Dave Durnley on guitar, myself on guitar, Nigel Voyle on vocals, and Steve Dodsworth on bass. So what I've done is I've extracted the vocals. So this is this.
See that lady, the one shaking it down the street. Men follow that lady, like dogs follow bitches on heat.
Here's the bass. That was Steve Dodsworth playing a Rickenbacker in those days. Now, as you can see, I've got the separate drums that have been extracted. So you can see crash, hi-hat, kick, ride, snare, and toms. So I'm just going to drag them in and line those up with the rest of the tracks. So these drums all separated. Taken out, hi-hat soloed, treating the tracks individually, I'll be able to get gates and smoothers and clean all the tracks up so they're nice and pristine. Same with the vocals, be able to take off any unwanted reverb and stuff like that, clean up the tracks, clean up the bass, and so deliver back all the files in pristine condition for anybody to want to go and remix them or you know, have them for the archives or whatever. But it means that you can go back to your old demos that you've had lying around and thought, we could do a better mix of that, and we now have the facility to do that. So I'm excited for Nigel and I to dig into the old Singapore stuff. But as I said, if you want this service, and just send me via WeTransfer, you know, an old track of yours that you want separated, and I can separate everything and send all the files back to you. Or we could sort of negotiate if you wanted to come down here and remix it here in the studio with all the tools that I've got. It's entirely up to you. But for the stripping of everything from your demos and giving you the clean, pristine WAVs back, I'll charge 50 quid. It's going to take me roughly 2 hours to do that. So 25 quid an hour, that's 50 quid. So if you've got an old demo that you want redone, give me a shout, DM me, and we'll do it and see what it sounds like. Okay, fantastic. Goodbye.